we find funding and approach the problem of our aging infrastructure, particularly sidewalks and alleys in our core of the city? That would be Mr. Hall.
Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to find that funding. The city, funding from the state can only be looked. You can't possibly think that that's going to bump up in the future. We're going to have to continually find a way to do more with less, or maybe just reprioritize as a city what we want to focus on. We want to focus on the things that a city is good at. That's getting out of the private sector, getting out of competition with private business, staying involved with the things that a city is meant to do: streets, sidewalks, sewers, police, fire protection. Stick with that. We will find a way to get that stuff done if we can avoid the ongoing capital outlays that are involved with some big ticket capital expenditures that might look fantastic today, might provide a fantastic public asset, but also come and burden us in the future with a lot of cost and maintenance and further investment down the road. I think we've got to refocus our priorities a little bit on what a city is intended to do.
Mr. Paddock.
Well, I think one of the things that a city should do is to make sure that our infrastructure is strong, and I will submit that we need to have money in our city budget to address the problems of infrastructure, particularly with street repair, snow plowing and leaf pickup and so on. But even further, the city has had to make accept a number of challenges here over the last few years, partly because of federal mandates. The new sewer project that is ongoing here in Fort Wayne was something that was dictated to us. So we have to be prepared to meet those challenges, and sometimes they're not easy. We also had, when we annexed, starting in the 90s, much of northeastern Fort Wayne, St. Joe Township was annexed then, and of course Avoy Township in 2006. We had to come up with funding to make sure that we were able to provide the city services to those folks. That is a challenge. A city council member has to work with the mayor, other representatives to make sure the budget is tight, but funding is there, and funding is also coming back to the neighborhoods here in the 5th District.
Well, I think we need to stop building new things and take care of the old things that we have first. Now, there's been over $200 million spent downtown on a baseball stadium, a hotel, a Grand Wayne expansion, a library expansion that could have been used to fix city water and sewer lines that are always breaking, and to fix the streets once and for all that are always full of potholes. I know they just fixed, in front of my house, they just fixed a bunch of potholes, and 2 days later that stuff that they put in there was out already, and cars were going over them, bumping over them real slow. And they need to fix those so that they stay fixed for a while, because they're just going to have to come out and do it again. They might as well put cake frosting in those holes for no longer than what it lasted. And I think if they just do the job right to start with, and stop spending money on new things, and fix the old infrastructure first, and then worry about the new things.